Okay. Had, had to change memory cards. Getting ready to blow off all the water here. I had to wait till later in the afternoon around here, especially the weekend. And like tomorrow, I can't make any noise until afternoon. A lot of people go to church, and I respect everybody's, quiet time on a Sunday, So as it is, I've been I've been going at this. Here's my chippy. I've been going at this for a few hours now, but you really can't make a lot of noise or any angle grinder and leaf blower and pressure washer and stuff. At 9 o'clock in the morning, no. Afternoon, yeah, So, alrighty, enjoy. We only got about an inch of rain last night. It just took forever to get it. I was like, geez, oh man. At least it's only the edges. Okay, now we're doing the fuel tank. The old shower curtain, I don't, I just kept it for a nice piece of plastic to do stuff like this. Yeah, why go buy another tarp, I'm gonna throw this out anyway. Well, or I might rinse it off and keep it. I don't know. People throw these out as like, what? It's a piece of vinyl sheet. Now I got a bumblebee wanting to get in here. Get out of here, idiot. Bumblebees are so cute. So I got new scraps, new insulator rubbers. I don't want to get the gas tank pregnant, It's just heavy duty, heavy durometer rubber pieces that go between the tank and the body. And you put the straps on, and those have insulators too. That way it's not metal against metal, it sits there and corrode. Life is too short, so love the one you got. Cause you might find it wrong, you might get shot. Never start battle with my bulletproof vest. Never start static. It's off my chest. I think it's better to pour it out than try to lift it out. This all right here. Just cut the box away from it. Just looks like a piece of flat cardboard, and they tape it up to a box around the tank rather than put the tank into a box, you know what I'm saying? That's a good idea. Big pieces of cardboard that are already big enough for the whole thing, Put it around it, tape it together, bye. That's some heavy duty cardboard. Two layers of tape. Hey, it's got to come from Canada, wherever it goes. I want to keep it relatively dent free. Yeah, made in Canada. So I got those port caps I did with a manifold. I got big ones. Be nice if I could get one for there. I don't want to put, a rag in there or something like that. I want to lean it on the hose connections here. It's all greasy, dude. It's like Cosmo lean. And razor edges. And be very careful. I was thinking about wearing gloves. I'm like, nah. No dents or anything. That's cool. So when that's on the car right now, almost the entire weld all the way around leaks. And there's 2 pinholes in the bottom near the front. You come to a stop and your gas goes like this and it goes swear to God, the ghost of the original owner is haunting this fucking car. He just wants to die. He tried to commit suicide, I don't know, 3 times now maybe? Yeah. Transmission. Wheel bearing. This right here. Who else is going to do this? Nobody. If it wasn't for me, this would be in the junkyard. EastCoastRealtaParts.com. That guy Mark Barker that owns it. They're in North Carolina. I'm not sure exactly where, but hopefully nothing happened. But hope you're okay, Mark. I was thinking about using some wax and grease remover, but you don't need all that. Yeah, here's the straps, and I got new bolts for it. And here's the insulator straps and the big piece of hard rubber. This is what they want you to use, and you just cut it out in these 2 pieces. So I got 1 foot neoprene rubber, 2-inch width, 1 foot, 1/4 inch thick. And just cut it where it goes. There's places where it has to, it's in the owner's manual where it goes. And these are neoprene plastic bands that go into the 2 grooves where these go. You know what I'm saying? That way it's not metal against metal. Because that will wear a hole in your gas tank after a while. And the ones that are on there are probably gone. They're all brittle. See, how are we looking on this here? I'll be right back in a few minutes. I want to look for those caps. Okay, I'm back. That's a nice, heavy-duty gauntlet gloves. Not good to absorb things like that through your skin, you know. Your results may vary. Plus, you don't want to get this. Take my watch off. You don't want to get that coating on you either. You know? So here's those port caps I was talking about. I used a few of them to plug the. They give you one big one. I don't know. I'd be lucky if it fits. But you know, you get a bunch of little ones and middle-sized ones and one huge one. I don't know. Let me see. Nope. Nope. Not even close. Maybe if I just wrap duct tape around that, without having to put layers and layers and have a leak and all that. Nah, the tape probably won't glue to this very well. Let me just tape it up, I guess. Oh well. No, my luck, I poured all over the grass and lose them. Had this guy on X earlier, and he's like, oh, I'm a family man, and God this and God that, and it goes into my DMs. Okay, whatever, you know. Nice to meet you. Right in my bio, if you bother to read it. I'm a widower. What's the first thing out of this guy's mouth? Or whoever it was on the other side. You know, a lot of these scammers, they take pictures on the internet, right? A picture of a pretty girl, okay, let's say, or a man with a woman and children. Oh, hi, I'm Mr. XYZ, you know, blah blah blah. Yeah. When actually it's a crypto scammer or who knows, you know. Right off the bat, he goes, "So you got a wife and kids? You know, have you planned for their future?" Boy, did I let him have it. And then I took a screenshot of what I said and posted that. Let everybody know, hey, watch out for this asshole. Well, let me go get my duct tape. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Just wanted to... This is my action cam, what I used to use before I just got this new camera. But this is just an action cam I bought, and this new camera came with this holder. You can fold it up. You can attach things to it if you want. So I have a little bit different holder that I use for the new camera, and I kept this. I mounted the action cam to it. That way you can get underneath the car or down in where you can't, you know. Even like it's handy because like you can record something you can't look at and then bring it up and then watch what you just, you know, what you just recorded. Oh yeah, that's where it is, you know. It's pretty handy like that. and you know, it uses its own SD card, and I just make a video of what I want and then edit it in wherever I want. So I'm not lifting up my whole rig here, and maybe what I call a rig. Okay, we'll get a video of this. You turn this on, it's a Akaso 4K Wi-Fi, the whole works, but it's just, you know, it's not as good as what I use here. So what I'm using here, I'm making this video here, I'm talking about recording with this. That's a dead cat on the microphone as a monitor. There's the camera with the hood. There's the monitor, what you're looking at there. The controls. Here's that holder thing. Battery pack. Solar battery pack. I can flip open the panels and let this charge. And here's the 12-volt battery pack that runs the monitor when I'm using that, and that's remote control. And the camera's remote control, and it's just on Amazon Basics tripod. Then I got those, ever see those covers you put on canes? This thing leaf out here. Ever see those covers you put on cane tips? Well, I just got a couple of packages. You get 2 in a package, 3 in a package. I put 1 on each foot of the tripod. That way you got, it's not just like a little tiny plastic foot, you know, it's got more of a grip. And let's see, here's an umbrella that's meant to go on your phone. I took the bracket off and I bought a couple of these small rig articulating ball mounts, and one hooks into there, and this is umbrella that's reflective on there, and you know, it just helps protect things. Here's the light that comes out if I want to move that. The magnet mount, and I just use this to try to block the light off of the main camera, you know, to keep it cool. It's not that it's hot out here, but you know, direct light isn't good for anything like that. And there's a couple cables, HDMI and power and all. Okay. I'm going to use this when I'm under the car to look around. I just wanted to look at this and look at that. Okay. You just hold that down. It's pretty versatile. I got the mounts, you know, came with it, and you could put it on like a helmet mount, you know, and wear it, or attach it with a magnet to your car, you know, drive around. Not with this big thing, just that little thing with a little magnet on it. You can barely see it. It was $100 when it was new, way back then. I mean, you know, when SpaceX was a new big thing. Hardly broken ground yet in Boca Chica. And I bought one and I mailed it to that guy, Ocean Cam, and then he got another better camera, and he told me it basically was really rude. He told me it was a tiny piece of junk. He couldn't use it for what he wanted and all this. And he bought this hot camera. It was kind of had problems, and then he got all defensive. He got in the wrong part of Discord or whatever or something, and he made videos. He went and bought a gun. He started practicing. He was like, what the fuck? He had people threatening his life and shit. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell happened? I have no idea. But then, you know, I bought 2 of them, so this is the one I bought. Yeah, I've been using it for years. There's nothing wrong with it. I told him, I said, you know, I guess he got a divorce and lost everything. All he had was a pickup truck, the white pickup truck, and he was living in it basically. I said, you know, he drove down there and he wanted to film SpaceX with a YouTube channel and make money. And in the beginning, I guess he did. He had a lot of sponsors and all that. And he bought a camera that was questionable where it came from, and he just got in with the wrong people and got rude, and something happened. I have no idea. None of my business. All I know is I bought him a camera and he told me it was a piece of junk. Well, there's $100 down the drain. You're welcome, prick boy. Oh well. So I got some black Gorilla Tape. I don't know if they make this in gray or, silver. I don't know. I just went around it once and then just two pieces maybe across. It's not going underwater, I just don't want any much cleaner to get in there, That's one nice thing about this pressure washer. I don't need no, 1,000 PSI or some shit. What am I gonna do, blow a hole in something? There's a place for that, yeah. If that's what I actually needed, well, I would go buy one. But then there's gas, and we got electric ones too, I guess. Just never had a reason for a real pressure washer. It's not good to wash your car with them, I know that. There we go. Yeah, you wash your car with a real pressure washer. It flexes the metal, and you could mess up the paint really bad. I didn't cover up where the hoses go. Good. is with this freaking bottle? Sprays at any angle of my balls. Like you can turn this. It's not broken. It's not empty. Just a quick rub down. Chemically clean it and if I just tried to paint the coating over all this grease, cosmoline, whatever it is, it wouldn't even glue to it. It would just peel off. Or rub off, it wouldn't even glue on. Yeah, the bottle's working now. Must just had something loose in it. This is nice to clean something new, you know? I'm not trying to clean rust off of it or rescue it. It gets old quick. Yeah, wipe it on my shirt. International Drive, Bud Lake, New Jersey. Warranty Registration Department. Catalytic converter. Oh yeah, I put the catalytic converter in. I tossed this in the box with the fuel tank. Oops. Bottom that faces the road. Okay, let's keep going here. Here's where the two scraps go, one there and one after it's dry, I'll coat the bottom first, let that dry, then turn it over, then put the, that'll be its own video, put the new pump into the new sending unit, and then turn the tank over and put that in the tank with this lock ring and all that, and then put the coating around that too, where the two metal lines come out of the sending unit, you know, because that's all brand new. I want it to be protected. A lot of times where those two lines come out of your fuel pump sending unit, you know, everything collects up underneath there and it'll rot. It's kind of weird. I'm really, you know, weatherproofing this car, but I never drive it in the winter. I just want it to last. Whenever I die one day, hopefully whoever gets it, I won't go to a junkyard and be like, oh, this is a nice car, wow. And you can see, yeah, this old guy Hubba Bubba Doopy Doop used to work on it. Here's all his videos in public domain. Not monetized, nobody paid me shit. I'm on Social Security. It's taken me years to collect these parts, and being ill, almost dying twice. Got a little bullshit channel. Some people laugh at me. Oh, whatever. I'm glad I'm entertaining somebody. There's one guy named Kiss Kiss on YouTube, and he plays video games driving Need for Speed. He likes that game. I don't know anything about him. I don't know his real name. That's how YouTube is, you know. He's like my only fan, basically. That's just fine. I don't make these videos for clicks, believe me. I don't care if you watch or not. I just want a record like, hey, who did this? I did. Oh, yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, sure, buddy. Watch the video. I had that happen twice now. When I first redid the engine and all that, you look back at my old videos, you know, it looked really nice. I had somebody say, oh, who did this for you? I said, me. Oh, yeah, sure. I said, yeah, me in my driveway. Confront them with, you know, video or pictures and stuff. They're like, oh, it's weird. You would think the stigma of vlogging and a YouTube channel or Instagram or something kind of wore off. I guess not. So a lot of people still find it, I don't know, it's just not, I don't know, it's weird. It's going to take a while to click in before everybody's doing it, I guess. Okay. See, that pad's not even really used. I mean, barely. Let it dry before I bring it inside and wash it out. I only used about, I don't know, 2 cups of cleaner. This cleaner is Fabuloso lavender scented all-purpose cleaner, and water and antibacterial dish soap that adds for the grease cutting ability, you know. And I only used about maybe 2 cups total. That's all you need. Noise warning. don't want it to move once I put it up. I don't want to lay it on the end where the hose is hooked on either. I don't want to dent those fucking tubes. There you go. You want to keep it tipped so it'll, you know, drip off. You get a leaf blower. Let it dry. I use this for the etching primer and all that before. Something you put on a drill. Use it for a 5-gallon bucket if you want to. You mix up paint in the can. corrosion, so all the hard spots are gone and it's uniform colors. You do not want to get this on your hands. If possible. Careful. This little pint can's $50-something because of the zinc. And I just got a regular, what is this? White woven, just a microfiber roller. I always keep the little metal clip that comes with paints like this. See this little, after you close the lid, you put one of these clips on it, and it's like an insurance policy, you know. How we doing here? Okay, brake here. Oh, the train came in. Okay. I begin painting it now. Old galvanizing compound. You can smell the etching. Oof. get the roller there. It's covering pretty good, yeah. I did something right. See why they tell you 2 coats. There's a tendency to bleed through as you're coating it. All of a sudden it'll have a dry place where it's not as heavy as the area around it. It's not hot out here, it's nice and cool and breezy. I didn't reduce it or anything. Probably do the undercarriage of a vehicle with this if it was properly prepped and sprayed on reduced. I guess it's 1 to 1, whatever the mix ratio is. You have to have like an undercoating gun, which I do have, but I'm not going to undercoat the car with this. I have regular chassis saver black. That'll be next year. I'm going to pull the cradle back off again and do the cradle nice and blast it. Media blast it. I got 2 boxes of aluminum oxide and 2 boxes of glass beads. I was going to do the original wheels, until I bought the new ones. But now I'm not going to clean these old wheels, so I got all the media. The aluminum oxide, yeah, I'm going to use that for the engine and the undercarriage of the car. I'll probably use the glass beads for the engine. That's probably better. I'm not looking to open it up raw, I'm not going to do none of that here. But, I have the means. I have a big tarp and all that and lay it down. But it's just too noisy, too messy. I'm not really welcome here to do things like that. So, hey, oh well. Pack up and move on. At least I won't have a dead car hanging around my neck. I tried to find a place to live months ago, and I want somebody with a dead junk car. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Yeah, I got some on my finger and it's getting warm. It smells weird. That's zinc. starts to turn like a lighter color as it dries. Okay, this one coat on, and did the edges. One coat on the one side, anyway. Give it another, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe to dry, and we'll go from there. Be careful I don't blow any water all over it. Yeah, about 20 more minutes. Just let it dry. It's pretty warm and breezy. I don't want to get it wet when I'm in the middle of doing that. Okay, this is coat number 2. Of course, there's the ant crawling on it. So weird. Insects are attracted to paint the way that. It's odd. Must be something about the odor of it. I couldn't see just putting up the raw gas tank, you know. That wouldn't last long at all. Maybe a couple of years at the most. It's going on a lot better second coat. Oh yeah. I really slathered it on heavy with on the edges. That's the most vulnerable place. The sheet metal comes together. I mean, it's welded, yeah, but two pieces of sheet metal close together, not really touching, you know. Water and corrosion gets in there. A weld is always the first thing to rust because the temper of the metal has been changed. Oxygen wants it more than anything else. can tell this stuff has got xylene in it. Oof. You do this inside, boy, you'd be dead probably from the fumes. Out here it's unbearable. Yeah. Is that what the insects like? They're getting a buzz. Puffing glue. It's basically glue is what this is. Glue and zinc. Zinc compound. Epoxy. There you go. One side completely done. That's it right there. Now I'll be able to turn it over and put this sending unit in there and do this all over again on the other side. Just lightly tap it into place. Alrighty. So while that's drying, I'm gonna go take a break. Have not had one break all day. I ate breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not really hungry. I just want to sit down and get something to drink, relax for a few minutes. So, be back later. Okay, so I just turned it over. Now I begin the 2 coats on the top of it. That big black place is where the sending unit clips in. I'll do that last. You put it in and put the lock ring down, the O-ring and all that, and then I'll put a couple of coats of this around all of that. I don't want to do it yet though, because I got to move it around and everything. I'm gonna, be very, very careful here. I got one shot. Ugh. I'm going to do the edge and then roll. I totally forgot. I should have a brush. I'm just using this old brush. I'm going to throw this away when I'm done. You can't clean this out. As it is, Jesus, like hardening right up. That's good. It's like zinc epoxy. I'm literally having to slather it on. I guess you could, it tells you right on the label that you could reduce it, but it's like 1 to 1, You gotta make it like water, basically. Now I see why. You couldn't get this through a gun. No way. It's like trying to paint mud. If you gotta knock it down that much, you wonder how it's gonna work. And plus, it's not paint thinner. They want you to use xylene. Well, I'm I'm not made of money. Sorry. You can't buy a pint of it either. You gotta buy a gallon. How am I gonna do a gallon? I believe I had a yellow jacket land right on this earlier. That is so weird. What is the attraction with bugs with paint? As it's gassing off or something? Xylene? Really? I mean, ugh. You would think any animal would run from that. Xylene is a solvent that like a Sharpie magic marker or those other kind. You have to mix them up before you use it. It's got like a rattle ball in it, and like you get really fumes coming off of it. I mean, you could probably catch a buzz, puffing glue. Really bad, nasty markers. They're like really permanent, military grade markers. What should we call them? I mean, you get it on you and it's like tattoo. It has to wear off. That's one of the things they use them for. Pack of hounds, chasing a raccoon through the woods. You get one going in the alligator. If you can mimic a dog barking pretty good, you can get them to quit or bark more. Because they're thinking, who said that? I'm not saying I know how to speak dog. I mean, just, make the noise of a barking dog. You could do it with an MP3 player, too. If you got it. They actually make these collars, I guess, where it's the MP3 of a barking dog. An aggressive barking dog or something like that, and you put it on your dog, and if your dog barks, it's voice activated, well, voice activated, and it barks back at them, and it calms them down, and because a canine is a pack animal, they're not meant to be all by themselves, lone wolf, McQuaid, it's a pack animal, and a lot of times their dog will bark just to yell out, like we would if you were chained to a tree or something, lived outside, mistreated. A lot of these people, they mistreat the hell out of their dogs. Don't get me going on that, but I had dogs my whole life, I just got tired of it. They don't live long enough, break your heart, whatever. But, it's barking to say, hey, is anybody else out there? And that's why you get all these, there's a bunch over here, there's a couple over there, and they bark back and forth. There's movies about it, bark across the country. We don't give animals enough credit, okay? There's cats and dogs that run hundreds of miles to get home again. They're not dumb, okay? Humans are the dumb animals. And before I cover it up, where the hell is that? GM 36074. Where the hell am I here? 07406020W, made in Canada. Yeah, the focus of this camera is not that. I did some research on this, and a lot of people are kind of not happy about the focus. I'm not the only one. We're so used to our smartphones having auto focus. It's an infrared LED that it's like radar. It throws out a signal, bounces back, hits the receiver, and tells the lens whatever changed the focal length. You know, well, with this camera, it's a one. I think it's, what was it? 1 meter, 1 point something, 1.2 meters, some shit like that. Focal length, which means if I go like this, it isn't going to come crisp and clear, no matter what. Now this is telephoto. I mean, yeah, this is all the way out, no magnification, and it's like, you know, you can't, you know what I mean. Your smartphone will look really, really close. Not this camera though. Even if I zoom in, that's not going to change. Now, like if you're far enough away, yeah, that looks better. See, we're about 10 feet away from the tank, and then if I go like this, see, that's as close as that gets. So, with the whole thing in the frame, and there goes that. Okay, so let me get this first coat on. Now I got this plastic down. What a mess. I can't imagine putting this through a gun. Oh my god. You'd have to have some kind of like whacked out respirator and shit. Xylene flying around. Oh god. I don't know how to do that. Oof. Yeah, give me a get a plate of cancer and a little extra cancer in a to-go bag. Sure. Hey, would you like some cancer with that? Yeah. Is it fresh? Oh, we just made it about an hour ago, sir. We don't realize everyday chemicals that we just take for granted. You know, you go to use a magic marker. You know? Holy crap, the chemicals involved in making a permanent magic marker. Oof. Well, the place that makes the chemicals will occasionally blow up. Oh, okay. Just wanted to put that label in there. I should have taken a picture of it. That would have been better. That little action cam, that takes good photos. It really, really does. If I want nice photos, I have a very old Gateway digital camera. That's what I used in the beginning of my YouTube channel, and it takes beautiful pictures. I mean, really nice, high quality enough for me. You know, I thought, you know, shit. So it doesn't take much to impress me. It's a lot of people's problems, you know. the magic carpet ride. How about having just enough to be comfortable and just live their life happy, you know? I see a lot of people like on the news or whatever, maybe a few in real life. They got money and everything, and relatives and whole works, and fucking miserable bastards. Holy shit. You know, you got parents that love you, or brothers and sisters and everything that care about you, and just fucking piss on them, you know, for whatever reason. I have no idea. I'm an only child. No relatives at all. Everybody's dead. My father was the baby of his family, so he's been dead for 5 or 6 years. He was 73 when he died. Everybody else long gone. I got cousins and everything I've never even met. No idea. You could be watching my video right now. I wouldn't even know. And if we are related, well, I don't want anything from you. You got your own shit and I got my own shit. I don't put my name online. Hey everybody, look at me. You know, for a long time I did hide my face, you know? But I'm not like right out in the open, like, you know, hey, look at me, and everybody knows what I look like, kind of thing. You know? If you watch like this video, you'll get a glimpse of what I look like, enough to say, oh yeah, that's him. I don't announce my name. My name is nowhere online that I know of. Who knows? I haven't done anything wrong. Well, you don't have to nowadays. All they gotta do is accuse you. You're done. The way the media is. All they gotta do is accuse you. You might as well be fucking guilty until proven innocent. And then, even then, you know, even then, oh, I had the dream team and I'm proven innocent. Yeah. Okay, Orenthal. Well, he went to his grave. Only him and his maker know. I don't know for sure. I wasn't there. That's why you don't want me on a jury. I'm not jury material. That's convenient. Yeah, this is like something you put on the roof of your trailer. If you ask me, shit. It's like a nice kind of battleship gray. Nice neutral battleship gray. Goes on nice with a roller. Really nice. And it heals pretty good. This is a smooth roller. Not like a heavy texture or anything, you know. Okay. Well, look at it from all different angles, you know, make positive. You got coverage. The initial coat is the most important. That's what the Next coat bonds to. Alrighty. I haven't even used half a can yet. I'll put all this off the parking lot here. Yeah, there's no washing the equipment. No, yeah. Inevitably, you get some on your hands. I have a hard time getting that off. All right, that's what she said. So there's 2 coats on the other side and 1 coat on this side. That's where the filler neck plugs in. The big one and the small one right there. And that's powder coated right from the factory. So I'm not going to mess with that. It wasn't raw like this. Alrighty. So when this dries, I'm going to put coat number 2. And that'll be it for today. And then tomorrow begin the underneath and cleaning and looking what I have to cut sheet metal out for and make weld it in. So hopefully I want to get this on the ground, on the wheels, everything by Tuesday at the latest. You know, yesterday was kind of robbed from me. Friggin' rained, but you know, I'm lucky to be alive, so I'm not going to yell about anything. I'm just lucky. So I'm plugging along best I can. Okay, so come back for coat number 2. Yeah, this has been taking about 45 minutes to dry. So, you know, it's getting, let's see here. Yeah, I'm not going to make any more noise tonight. So come out here as early as I can. I figure around noon. The angle grinder's pretty loud. The rust removal. Alrighty.